Millions of dollars are spent on the new courthouse in Pueblo.
But the parking there, anything but justified. The Dennis Mays Pueblo Judicial Building opened its doors last fall. 11 News reporter Natassja Leyba has been looking into this parking issue. So, Natassja, why is finding parking at that courthouse such a problem?
Well, Diane, the courthouse only has about 217 parking spots available for employees and visitors. The $58 million building houses about 187 employees, which doesn't leave much space for visitors. Many people I spoke with tell me parking is nearly impossible, which is the last thing they want to think about when they're trying to make a court date. The Department of Transportation says the city knew parking would be an issue.
The problem was money. There was not enough money in their budget to provide all of the spaces that they needed to fulfill the operation of that building.
Now, City Council plans to bring up this parking issue in a later meeting. Reporting in Pueblo, Natassja Leyba, KKTV 11 News.
That is frustrating. Natassja, thanks very much. Coming up on 11.
This afternoon with an update to an 11 breaking news alert we first told you about at noon today. Larry Maloney is facing several charges tonight after the bomb squad had to be called out to his home not once, but twice because of several suspicious packages. The neighborhood was evacuated also while the bomb squad and police removed those devices.
This all unfolded on Pepper Tree Way near McCulloch and Spalding, which is in Pueblo West. And that's where we find 11 News reporter Natassja Leyba. So Natassja, what did those packages turn out to be?
Well, Dawn, they just revealed that to me moments ago. They said it was 13 explosive devices, which included IEDs, pipe bombs, and Molotov cocktails. Police say they were serving Maloney with an eviction notice when they found several devices around the home. The bomb squad removed 8 of the devices from the home, but they were not done yet. While the police were interviewing Maloney, they found 5 more devices inside the home. The bomb squad went back to the home and removed the devices that they were told about in the interview. I spoke with a neighbor who tells me police told them to get inside where it was safe, like their basement.
It's kind of scary, but not really. There have been some problems across the street for a while, so it wasn't a huge surprise, but it's still really sad for the family, you know, especially the kids, you know, and I'm more worried about them than the rest of the neighborhood.
Right now, movers are back at the home, packing up the home. Reporting live in Pueblo, Natassja Leyba, KKTV 11 News.
Glad no one was hurt. All right, Natassja Leyba, thanks so much.
Drivers have reported sliding off the roads in these conditions these past few days. 11 News reporter Natassja Leyba is live now in Pueblo, where they've reported dozens of weather-related accidents. So, Natassja, what are police telling you about that, about how many accidents they're seeing?
Well, Dawn, today alone, Pueblo police say they received 27 calls about accidents. They say most accidents can be prevented by taking your time and driving slow. Driving around Pueblo, I noticed a lot of cars left on the side of the road. I talked with a local towing company that says they get a lot of calls about stuck cars during snowy conditions. They also say if you get stuck, let your foot off the gas until your tire stops moving.
No, you definitely don't want to keep spinning. You'll just dig yourself into a deeper hole. It makes it harder to get the vehicle out. And once you start spinning, you know you're unable to get out of that situation.
They also recommend keeping a bag of cat litter in your car. They say it can help you get unstuck in a hairy situation. Reporting live in Pueblo, Natassja Leyba, KKTV 11 News.
Natassja, thanks very much. We appreciate the advice there. Pueblo police say they are still on cold reporting. So if no one's injured, no one's under the influence, you have 72 hours to report the accident. Thanks, Natassja.
Information this afternoon about the man arrested after the bomb squad was called out to his home 2 times yesterday. Larry Maloney was in court in Pueblo this afternoon facing a judge for the first time today. That's where 11 News reporter Natassja Leyba joins us now this afternoon. So Natassja, that hearing wrapped up just minutes ago. What happened in court today?
Well, Diane, the judge set his bond at $50,000. Take a look at this video from yesterday of the scene on West Pepper Tree and Pueblo West. The neighborhood was evacuated as the bomb squad worked to remove 13 explosive devices from the home. The sheriff's department told me Maloney gave them no motive for reportedly stockpiling the explosives. They tell me he has a criminal history with police and there's no telling what the explosives could have been used for.
Most notable, there was a couple of violence charges in there for menacing and things like that. And more related to this case, I think it was 93, not sure that day, but I think 1993, he was charged with possession of a fictitious explosive device.
Because of the explosive devices found in the home, they've also placed a restraining order on Maloney for his 3 kids. Reporting in Pueblo, Natassja Leyba, KKTV 11 News.
All right, Natassja, thanks so much. Right now, federal, and if you weren't able to take a warm shower, you didn't have any hot water in your house. Well, people who live at the Belmont Square apartments in Pueblo are dealing with just that. That complex is near Jury Murphy Road and Highway 47, and that's where we find 11 News reporter Natassja Leyba right now. She talked with those residents this afternoon. So, Natassja, how long has this been going on?
Well, Diane, residents tell me they've been without hot water for 2 weeks now. The complex sent out letters to residents saying boiler issues are to blame. The apartment management says residents will receive a $19 discount for the inconvenience. Right now, people living in Building C are not even able to get a drop of hot water out of their faucet. They say it's a health issue and they want it fixed.
They expect us to pay rent on time, and which people do, and you know, they should accommodate you and so you have hot water and stuff.
The apartment complex tells me they just received the part they need to fix the issue. Reporting in Pueblo, Natassja Leyba, KKTV 11 News.
Very frustrating for a lot of neighbors there. All right, Natassja, thanks so much. We want to show you a live look now.